trade another day.
And you know what? If it doesn't happen, and for some reason the charts change,
Little trade another day.
and tomorrow I'm the biggest bear out there, so be it.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Live to trade another day. Live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Is it the bottom yet? I'm tryna buy up everything. Not gon' get upset. Just pull the trigger, let it bang. When I see a trade, I'm hopping in like a Uber to secure my future. Up early just like a rooster. Eyes glued to the computer, looking for a bag or two. Market cipher on the screen, compliments of trading view. Now I know what I'ma do. Buy low and sell high. Even if you try and fail, at least you didn't fail to try. I don't wanna be the type of guy that let fear win. I'm the one that dive in head first and bust my chin. I know FOMO is a no-no, but I still get it in. Now I can't predict the future, but I know I'm bound to win. Later or sooner, I'll be the big kahuna. Cause I got big kahunas. I was not scared to get money, I took me some chances and now I'm the big kahuna. And if you scared, might as well get neutered. I'ma keep chasing my dreams. Wake up and mansion so big, I need a segue to get from wing to wing. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day. Live to make another play. Don't be scared, G. Like paid in full, get your bread, B. Cold wallet full of crypto, yeah, Big Lebowski. Can't forget to tip the waitress. Fur and loathing in Las Vegas. Tupac told us about the changes. People hating on your greatness. Mansion looking hella spacious. Shoes, they ain't got no laces. This the Aquarius age. Life happen in different phases. Out with money, in with crypto, analog to digital. Could've been rich, but you was scared. What a imbecile. Say you want a miracle, but you bet the minimal. Should've bet it all. Hell no, not the unthinkable. Grow some balls if you got a pair. Man, I double dare you to put it all in the market. No sir, I'm not trying to scare you. Seeking and searching, I need some more money. AI is scary, make us look like dummies. Serious about profit, I need it, I'm hungry. My music all over, but I'm from the country. Bank account thicker than Manuka honey. Got multiple wallets, don't go in my pocket. Either's a favorite, but I don't discriminate. Scared to get money, get the hell up out my face. You win some, you lose some.
All right, what's going on, everyone?
Live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day.
Okay, what is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. So today's topic is that the SEC is signaling for full-on 24/7 trading of stocks like crypto through the tokenization of stocks. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, they are just full porting, full steam ahead, green lights go, just like thumbs up for everything to be lined up for a bullish quarter four. And also the dove has been the Fed has been dovish, and they're signaling that, look, they're recognizing now that the jobs suck, the numbers kind of suck. We could Look here, like we've said, Army, Piper, Crew, and the Piper Academy. You guys go to Piper for your actual numbers data. We're ADD like crazy. So with the numbers and all the true data like that, go to that guy. And by the way, he's in here, so shout out to the Piper Academy and Army Piper for bringing us that awesome data. But we kind of just connect dots, pull the strings. And yeah, the dove has been fetish. So the Fed is basically, for a while, the reason why the Fed was just so tight and Jerome Powell was very on track with his agenda and the Fed's agenda was that, look, we need more data. We need more numbers to tell us that we need to start cutting the rates and printer money, printer go burr. And so what they did was they stretched it out a long time. And you can even see it in some of the charts, like the Bitcoin rainbow chart is a perfect example of basically just stretching it, stretching the market as long as they can. So then global liquidity can match up and everything can kind of coincide. And that's what broke the 4-year cycle, I think. This is what broke the 4-year cycle. This is why I think a lot of people are sidelined on the market and really haven't realized that this is what is going to be the trajectory upwards, is when everything starts to kind of line up, but it just took a little bit longer. Everything's been lagged. We had wars happening all over the world. We've had all kinds of stuff happening geopolitically, as well as macro economic data and stuff that has been attributing to the stretched out market. So I think we're in a really good spot. I think we're in a really good spot. But also we do have some bearishness. Like we have the government shutdown that might happen. It's basically Congress and the House is going to be basically voting on if they can come to an agreement on. I can't even remember exactly what they're even trying to come to agreement on. There's so many things that they're that they're battling over in terms of partisan stuff. Or bipartisan stuff, I should say. And so that's is going to possibly happen. They could shut the government down on October 1st. So this week is going to be pretty volatile. Trump met with the Middle East, and met with Qatar and had a phone call with Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel and the prime minister and the leader, not prime minister, but the leader of Qatar, to get on the phone, have their differences be squashed, and also be talking with Hamas to be having a ceasefire and just a complete negotiations agreement to be stopping the war. So peace in the Middle East. We also have Token 2049. A lot of announcements that were made yesterday about MetaMask. So MetaMask is going to be launching perps DEX just like Jupiter just did, or not Jupiter, but Phantom. Phantom launched in-app perps, and then now MetaMask is going to have in-app perps. They're also really pushing for people to use their debit card, the Linnea network, all the DeFi aspects inside of MetaMask. Why? Because Joseph Lubin of Consensus, who makes MetaMask, they are going to be partnering with Swift. That was the big news break that came through the weekend and yesterday, and that Swift is actually partnering and incorporating their own blockchain to communicate with banks, and they're testing the messaging using Linnea through Consensus. So this is wild. We've all been told for forever that XRP had the banks locked down, like they had that on lock, and then we come to the timeline and they're like, yeah, we're using Linnea, and people are like, Linnea? Who's that? Who's she? Sounds like, who's Linnea? So it's like that's where we're at right now in the market. So it's pretty fascinating. But yeah, right now we've been trying to focus and we've just been doing the thing, getting a little bit chopped up on some of our trades, but also making profits. We're still just like, we're about almost halfway of passing this prop evaluation. We should have already passed it. But we've been being a damn monkey. on the chart. We could have passed it about 5 times over already, but we've just been a little ridiculous. We've been setting stop losses, taking profits, and we ended up by setting take profits. The market yesterday, like we saw, just started to rip, or maybe it was on when did it start? Sunday? But yeah, it was pretty crazy, the volatility, and now we're just trying to get good entries and just try and practice good risk management. But we've just been jumping all over the place on this chart, so we'll get to this later. But let's get into this the SEC talking about trading stocks. So let's see what's going on here. And also, we want to point out the fact that like exchanges are getting really bullish on the ticker. They're getting really bullish on the ticker. Kraken posting this amazing Sproto mashup. So, and here's the announcement with MetaMask is launching a new perp dex in app with the rewards program. So just look, I mean, there's going to be this airdrop. Who knows how much they're really going to airdrop people and how many points they're going to give people or airdrop people that have been using MetaMask. And so when I mean by using MetaMask, there's a difference between like you just go in and like, okay, you like send stuff into the app. But if you've actually been swapping inside of the app, so when you go into your wallet, all of the wallets have a swap capability. And if you've ever done that ever, or you've used any DeFi, you've just paid MetaMask fees, you're going to get an airdrop. And I have this feeling, if you've been doing this for the past 2-3 years, maybe even 4 years, like you've done it since 2021, which is me, like I was swapping and DCAing and doing all this stuff like inside of the app. Anytime I wanted to buy or DCA a token on a network, say like Polygon, I would just buy Polygon using MoonPay or something like that, and then I would then swap Polygon for Chainlink, or I think I had some Render, or I would do, go into any of the Polygon ecosystem tokens. I would Quick Swap or the Me token or whatever. Just like I've done this for so long, and if you've done this too, be prepared. You might literally get thousands of dollars airdropped into your wallet here soon, straight up. And so I was always made fun of and discouraged from using MetaMask, and I just want to be the last one laughing right now. I don't even care. Like I'm ready to come onto the timeline and be that guy that like is going to be like, I told you so. And I don't even care. Because I've been through so much in crypto. I've had to reboot my portfolio multiple times. I've blown up accounts. I've been washed, rinsed. So if anyone deserves a damn MetaMask airdrop in the thousands, it's your boy over here. And you guys probably do too, because it's not just me that you probably got rinsed a few times in crypto. It's part of the prerequisites. It's part of the game. But yeah. So guys, just so you know, Swift is building a blockchain ledger with 30 plus banks using consensus, aka Linnea, and this is just going to be huge. So here's today's schedule. Today's schedule for whatever the president's doing today is going to be pretty substantial. So there's a big announcement that's happening right now. I don't know if it's already happening. Let's see if we have right side broadcast. They usually are pretty quick on the Trump announcement. And Trump is always late, so that's also a thing. So let's see what he's actually going to announce. We'll keep track on this, but make sure you guys are hitting the like button. We're literally 10 minutes in, and I've already given you a bunch of stuff and things to check on. But now we're going to actually get into the prices. We're going to get into what happened here. We actually last night were watching the charts. We saw that Bitcoin was range trading, and oh, Alexa, what's going on, Alex? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I was trying to follow, and then it was funny. I was right. I was like, the Bitcoin's going to go and push that Bollinger Band. And then you were right for it going lower and sweeping the lows again. And I didn't listen. And instead, I was just like getting chopped around like a pig. getting sliced up for some bacon, man. So, but yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Hope you're having a good day as well, and we appreciate you. Thanks to the Piper Academy as well for dropping in. JR said, off to the hot tub time machine job. Have a great day. Hot tub time machine job. What do you do for work? What do you do for work, JR? Have you already told me before? As a JR was my uncle's name. John Ross. Rest in peace. Uncle JR. John 316 is in the house. Let's smash the likes. We got Dave Digital in the house. Steve Hickey. Oh, he installs hot tubs. Let's go. That's awesome. That's great. Can you install one at my house, please? I'm about to go buy a damn Coleman hot tub and look like a white trash millionaire. I'm gonna have my drink with my Coleman hot tub. Gotta make sure my cats don't get too close and pop it. They're like, don't get too close. All right, so Bitcoin's sweeping the lows here. You can see on Coinbase. Coinbase was the chart that I was watching last night. Very much so, Coinbase was about $250 to $300 difference. The arbitrage, I think, that was happening last night was off the charts. I was looking at Binance. Binance Bitcoin was at 12,900 something, and Coinbase was at 13,000. It was 13,900 something, and then Coinbase was here. I was like, whoa, what is going on? So I was just watching Coinbase, and I thought it was gonna push up all the way and try and touch this 14,900. This was this level I was thinking it was gonna range up to. I was looking at the Bollinger Band. You see the Bollinger Band here on this ribbon. This is the top band, and then I don't have the bottom band activated with the color, but this top band, I was like, man, it has a really good chance to do that, but it actually just smacked right here, swept the low here, and then I went to bed. So I was like, I don't know what's going to happen after that fact. It hit here, and then you can see we had a nice push rollover going into 112,000. This happened at 6 a.m. I mean, it was basically from here. This was at 2:30 in the morning. I mean, this all happened in early morning. And so if you were up super early, catching that volatility, you caught the bottom at 112, then you were able to trade this volatility going into the market open with the data. You know, it actually opened up fairly bullish. The liquidity started to build up. It pushed it up, got people excited, then it dumped it down, and then it swept some of that liquidity in an order block, basically here. So this big order block was a tell, and you can see where also we had a nice big sell order block at the double top here. You can see double top. This is on the 3 minute. So it's all this data is happening on the 3 minute with these quick price actions of market open. If you really want to see the overall just kind of trend what's happening here for the day, is an inverse head and shoulders started to rear its upside down head. And now we basically are getting the breakdown of the right shoulder, and we can possibly, we can chop. We can possibly test into this area again, and we're just hoping to grab and come back up to test these highs that are in this range, which would then send us to the next sell order block wall, which is right up here at 120,000. So for I guess that could be a pretty decent top-down analysis. Any rejections that are really hard coming off of this, I guess what you could say is a downtrend, a little bit of a downtrend, and then a hit here. You don't want to take off the table to try and sweep a little bit more of the lows again, but I think there's some volume building up. So there's a chance that we just create, like we did this left shoulder here, we create a right shoulder and we just, we push up into here. Alts right now, alts that were pumping yesterday and the day before, like for instance, Superverse had a really nice 73% pump. It literally gave back all its gains to the market. It's right back down. So pushed 73%. Now it's down about 41%. So pretty interesting how aggressively that thing sold off, even with that pump. Something very similar that had some pumpage. And then let's see how that was Crow. Like when Crow did that, Crow did a really nice pump. Where was it? It was from the Trump announcement. That was, I think is back here. So let's see on the daily. On the daily for Crow, let's see exactly what day that was. That was that was like the end. That was like the end of. Was that the end of August? Was that? Yeah, I guess so. That was that pump right there. So that pumped about 28%. Then we had 30%, and it kind of this took a little bit more of a sell off. It was more of a slow sell off, but then something like this, like Superverse, had that one day nice 28, and then it just kind of so. But yeah, make sure you guys are smashing up those likes. Thanks for, and then we got Julie. God, everyone's here. Thank you. You guys are coming in hot. It was a little sleepy. Yesterday on the Monday, but all good. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Happy to see you. And guys, put some ones, put some emojis in the chat. Put some ones, some W's if you want Julie back on the channel. If you want Julie on the channel, also if you want Trade Intuition on the channel, let me know if you want Dave Digital on the channel. Let me know if you want Alexo Crypto on the channel. Just put them all. Just put the W's in the chat because we want to do more collaborations. We always have fun. It's a good practice for us to make sure we cannot interrupt people while they're speaking through the internet, because that is like the biggest thing. That is the biggest thing to try and master, is to not interrupt people, because you get excited and you really want to talk and, it's all that stuff. But no, we're trying to become a master, and we know that we can always have room to grow. And that's the best thing to practice, is like doing that type of podcasting style. And someone to watch too really is like people like Joe Rogan and the people that have been doing it for years. I mean, they've just mastered it. They know how to listen. They know how to ask the right questions. And it's something that, repeat after me. Alexo Crypto. Alex. I say Alexo Crypto. Alexo Crypto. I just, that's how I see it. I see it as Alexo Crypto. I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering it, All right, well, cool. Then even more, don't think about what you are going to say as someone else is completing the thought. Of course, yeah, that's like one of the hardest things to do also. It can be tricky. Oh man, when I was going on the Moon show, that was where I was really like, I had to learn. I really had to learn, because I would have these segments where I would go on and like I was supposed to speak for about 15 minutes and I would just run my mouth. Oh my God, I was run my mouth because I was excited. I was like, oh, I'm getting to be, on a big live stream and get in front of an audience, and I was trying to get my chops, and yeah, so it was a good learning experience. But yeah, when I watch back at some of those and when I was listening to myself, I was like, it's like, Lord help me. Please, Lord help me. But yeah, we're gonna get everyone on the channel. We're gonna get everyone. We should just do a big hangout. I wanted to do like a round table. Some kind of round table would be fun. We just get a crew and we do it like once a week. once a week roundtable. We make sure we promote it heavy. Everyone just gets all their community together and we just do one big roundtable. And what would be cool too, algorithmically, we could actually do this, plan this, and we do it once a week and we pick whose channel we're going to host it on. So then each time someone's channel gets the juice, you know, maybe gets a good algorithmic hit, you know, like we do it on Julie's channel one week, we do it on my channel one week, we do it, you know, just plan to be like the round table is going to be held, and we can do that. Headband said, I'll juice you. All right. Okay, now. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna have to wait, and we're gonna have to see what's going on with this market, man, because they're gonna sweep some more lows here. They got everyone excited, and a lot of the times when we have bullish macro data, the market loves just chopping people. They're like, oh, bullish macro data, yeah, get wrecked. Oh, you're bullish? Yeah, let's pull the lows. Let's sweep the lows. That's what they do. That's how this cycle has been, and it wrecked us completely. Most of the bullish news that was hitting the market, the market went the complete opposite way. And then when there was bearish news, the market was like, so it was just completely just putting traders in a just monkey wrenches after monkey wrench. Oh, YouTube has a new collab feature where each participating channel gets 100% of viewers simultaneously. The host channel will get the revenue. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, we'll have to check that feature. That's cool. Yeah, we'll have to test this stuff out. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. We got 37 people in the house. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Don't forget, because it's only 15 likes. So that means the ratio to people in here and the likes is jacked. So we got to fix that. Let's keep going down a little bit of the news. There's probably some stuff still to cover. Let's see how many people we have watching on X. We got 19 people watching on X. That means those are real people. Those are real people. Don't be shy though. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come now for your trading reading. All right, so yeah, we're about, like we said, we've been trying to pass this prop fund evaluation. We feel like a clown that we didn't already with all that market volatility. You'd say, Dano, you're washed. Stop trading. Give it up. Hang it up. Give it up. But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to continue to learn in our own way, which really sometimes is break things and see what works. It's like the Solana method. We learn like Solana. We're like, we don't care that we went down 7 times. We're still getting more of the market share, baby. No one cares. Just break stuff, and then when it works finally, then you go. But and some people don't really like that, but hey, that's how we like to trade, like a freaking degenerate. But oh man, okay, so let's go through some of the well, my wife was showing me these videos. Yeah, Trump. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Trump is coming on to say something. So we got to he's going to announce something. And pretty soon we're having a meeting on crypto taxes. Is it the CFTC or is it the SEC? Who's meeting for crypto taxes? It's just going to be a big meeting for crypto taxes. And I think that might be a huge unicorn for the cycle, that they give tax provisions for crypto that are ultimately bullish. And it might be that it's a chess move for America, for people that live in America, to incentivize holding crypto longer, because maybe they might have it to where, hey, we're only going to do just a flat crypto tax of, say, I don't know, 5. There's something, I don't know, some kind of arbitrary number, something that's lower than the 30%. That's what it is currently right now if you short sell. But say like tax provision that if you hold it for a certain amount of time, if it's American-based crypto, you might not get taxed at all. And so I'm just very curious to see what is going to be in this tax bill, because it's not just going to be like, oh yeah, 0 tax on crypto. That's not going to happen. There's going to be some things, but ultimately I think it's going to be bullish, and it'll hopefully incentivize people to just hold longer and not sell. What's hilarious is that the freaking Biden administration and also the Kamala initiative with Waltz and that whole administration that they were building was going to be where they were saying they were going to do pre-capital gains tax, where you had to still pay on unrealized gains. So say you had a portfolio and you had unrealized gains of $100,000, they were going to tax you on that, which means you have to they would cause the market to short sell. All the companies would do it. Like, no, it would cause the market to be so even more volatile and just cause companies to force sell stock to cover the tax of having unrealized gains. I was like, these people are insane. Psychopaths. So it is a complete, not even a 180. It's a damn McTwist. Like a McTwist difference than where we were we were thinking about going. Like that's what I've like, whoa. So this is why I'm so bullish on crypto. It's like now more than ever, I don't see it as a psyop to take your money. It's like the psyop is letting and having people still believe that you should be like in the dollar in the fiat monetary system at all. You should be all in on crypto. You should be 100% using every freaking dollar that you can imagine that you could get into crypto and get it into crypto. Start using the apps. Start using the super apps. Start trying to farm airdrops. Everything. Just do it. No excuse anymore. Because at the point where Bank of America, the oldest, dumbest boomer freaking bank institution in the entire freaking world, is going to then start selling you Bitcoin, dude. Come on. This is what we got to get it on. Get it on. But you guys know this. You know this. I hope you know this. But I don't, like, if you're not already doubled down and just literally full porting crypto right now, please continue to watch my live stream, because this is what I talk about every single day. Just doubling down. You need to, whatever your company you're doing, freaking do it in crypto. If you have I don't even care if you're a barber, you need to start saying, hey, I accept stable coins. I accept Pepe. I'll even take your fart coin. Give me your fart coin. You got any unicorn fart dust? I'll even take that, my friend. I'll take that. So this is how the new economy is built by our hands. This is how the new economy is built. It's by our hands. It's not by the suits. It's by our own damn hands. All right, Trump, hurry up, damn it. Okay. Oh, this is hilarious.
Nobody
they're playing
likes
this.
Democrats anymore. We have.
Hold on. Trump posted this on X yesterday or today. This is hilarious. This got me laughing.
Democrats just yesterday. I can't believe that Hakeem Jeffries put on a sombrero. If we could play cut 1, Mr. Producer.
This got me laughing.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit. Not even black people want to vote for us anymore. Even Latinos hate us. So we need new voters. And if we give all these illegal aliens free health care, we might be able to get them on our side so they can vote for us. They can't even speak English, so they won't realize we're just a bunch of woke pieces of shit. You know?
Whoa,
At least
whoa,
for a
whoa,
while,
whoa.
until they learn English and they realize they hate us too.
The president posted
It is
that.
Taco
Lord.
Tuesday, so I might enjoy that tonight.
Stop.
Thank you to Democrat leadership. It's all fun and games sometimes.
Stop it, man. Okay, honestly though, the White House is out of control. The White House with whoever's the White House intern for the X account, the whole thing with the Pokemon thing, that's where I was like, all right, guys, come on, don't soil my childhood with using Pokemon for your antics online. Come on. Don't do that. Like, I watch that to feel, I don't want that associated, okay? I don't need your degenerate posting intern, okay, and mashing it up with freaking Pokemon with the, Department of Homeland Security. I'm like, Lord, have mercy, guys. Like, and then Pokemon released a statement. They were like, we did not get permission. They did not get permission to use that. We're out here just trying to catch some freaking Pikachu, all right? All right, is the market bouncing? Did we get the liquidity sweep? Let's look at Bitcoin. Got too many things going on. I hope you guys are having fun. Hope you're having fun today. Let's see. Man, this is interesting. Nice little drop. Nice little drop. And I wonder... Yeah, I'm like, what? So they're getting bold, man. That's what I'm saying, guys. They're getting bold. They're getting very bold. Some people are not gonna find that funny at all. Like, not at all. Like, I can be honest with myself. Like, some people are gonna not find that funny, like, at all. They're gonna find it very offensive. But it's just, yeah. So I don't know. But yeah, we're not gonna get into all that. We're not gonna get into all that. This is a crypto channel, guys. This is a crypto channel. And okay, oh god, I thought I was gonna go back and I just about lost half of you, but you're still here. So thank you. You have a sense of humor. Thank the Lord for senses of humor, because you guys know we're pretty chill. We're not extreme. The only time we get extreme is when we start talking about crypto and how bullish we are and how bearish people are in the world about crypto, and they laugh at you when you talk about crypto. And I really do believe that we are going to be the new, like, millionaires. We're going to be the new, like, era of millionaires. We're going to be the front running businesses. We're going to be like we are going to be the most sought after people in the world. And I think that's going to be the ultimate joke on the people that were so bearish on crypto, and they're going to college for a job that AI is taking as they're going to school for the job. And then they get out, and then they realize that they're in debt, and that AI had been doing the job, and now they have to go into the slave wage workforce to pay off the debt. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to end up in that situation, and they're going to go, what was I doing? I should have been paying attention to crypto and AI and building businesses online. But instead, I went for a liberal arts program that cost $60,000, and I don't even know who I am anymore. And so let's fix that, and let's hopefully a lot of people will realize the scam that is those types of degrees and that type of system, because a lot of people are going to be wondering what the heck to do. And I have a theory that it's going to be universal basic income through crypto stablecoins. There's going to be literally a chain dedicated to offering crypto stablecoin to people that literally can't get a job. If the job numbers came out that were real job numbers, I guarantee you the public would be like, they would be very concerned, because it's not what you think. I think there's way more people out of jobs and way more people that are suffering in those types of ways than the numbers say. It's like those numbers are as useless as polls. These numbers are as useless as polls for presidential elections. They're BS. And I'm pretty sure that it's worse than it is, and inflation's worse than it is, and it's just so the Fed can continue to do their BS. And that's just my theory. But yeah, we gotta really double down on crypto here, my friends. We really do. Like double, quadruple down, because you do not want to be in crypto as long as we have, and then not be as bullish, and then all of a sudden Bank of America, like I said, starts offering crypto services, and you're like, and you're surprised by that. Don't be surprised by that. And I'm talking to retail right now. I know most of you guys in here, you already know this. You're crypto people. But this is for people who are coming in, they're new, maybe they're a little bit on the sides. They're like, I don't know. All my friends laugh at me when I even say crypt. When you say crypt, and then they go, ha! They literally, like, the moment that you start talking about crypto, they're like, ha, 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 ha. They start spitting all in your face. You can't even finish your sentence. You're like, okay, God. I just wanted to see if maybe you guys have even looked at a crypto chart. And then they start and then they just immediately think you're an idiot. They're like, and then they start talking about, what did you get on the next parlay for the sports bet for the Dodger for the whatever game? And they're all sports betting. 50-50 chance. So there's it's I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Yeah, look at this. This was yesterday, actually. All right, anything else? We got some news. Oh, this was funny. If you guys didn't see this yet, this probably got missed.
So listen. So the ETH, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. So the Ethereum legacy memes, the people that were, there's one called SPX 6900. Okay, and it's a play off the stock market. No, listen. Okay, no, listen. Listen. So SPX 6900 was supposed to flip the stock market. So the whales were accumulating SPX 6900. They ran it to 2 billion. Now they're selling it, and they're buying ticker Bitcoin, and they're buying Pepe. They're buying Wojak. Do you understand?
Holiday wreath. Look how cute that is. That's another idea for your front door. It's $34.99 and 133254. And
I was like, she just starts turning the volume up. I'm like, no, listen. She's like, you're going to be late for work. No, listen, babe, just listen. Let me tell you something. It's like my daughter every night before she has to go to bed. Let me tell you something. Before I go to bed, let me tell you something. Shout out to Alexandra G, the mod of all mods. She's the mod of all mods. Shout out to Alexandra G for showing support. I think, actually, I know exactly where Alexandra G and I discovered each other, and it was in the BitLab Academy. I actually went on the BitLab Academy show. It was one of the first shows I ever went on in crypto.
Is the only way this whole situation gets solved.
All right. Yeah, I went, BitLab Academy. Man, I wonder if I could type in Dano crypto and we can go back that far. Oh my gosh. 2 years ago, man, this was my first ever appearance on a show.
Memes, you got to think what got Facebook
what people to use Facebook more was that people were posting memes and little GIF videos on there, and it's like our whole culture has turned into bites, sound bites, and you connect that with a community. That's how you're going to get mainstream adoption, and that's with anything. So like, so if the trend is your friend, and you guys know that, if you follow the trend, it is your friend. So you go on Twitter, you go on crypto Twitter. That is where all the magic is happening.
That's where all the magic is happening. Listen, if I would have went back there 2 years ago, all the magic. No, I'm just kidding. Holy crap. But yeah, this was my first time getting on a show. I remember running into the guys at the Bitcoin conference, and I was like, hey, I'd love to go on the show. Just give me a chance. Like, I haven't gone on a show before. And so, yeah, this was the first time. This is cool. Man, going back 2 years. Did I learn anything? Did I learn anything? Depends on who you're asking. Depends on who you're asking. All right, let's see any big breaking news. Top story right now is 1 billion Asia Bitcoin treasury play. So Asia strategy starts with 30 BTC. It taps Anchorage. Can Anchorage's US Singapore rails spark an Asia wave of BTC treasuries? Okay, so more BTC buys with the treasuries. That's cool. Let's see. This is interesting. Will Swift's new crypto ledger choke or boost existing chains? They announced that they're going to be using a blockchain-based ledger built with consensus. Effect on Bitcoin and crypto. So stablecoin issuers have been the de facto backbone of dollar settlement in crypto, moving billions across exchanges and wallets. If banks gain a Swift native way to issue tokenized deposits or handle on-chain settlements, the incentive to use USDC corridors could shift. Interesting. So fees that once flowed through exchanges and stablecoin issuers might be redirected into bank channels, tightening margins on existing players. Damn. So it's like I told you guys, the banks are going to sit on the sidelines. They're going to they're going to want to get a piece of that pie, man. I'm telling you, they're going to. Every single bank is going to offer crypto. They're just going to be crypto banks. They will be crypto banks, and if they don't, they'll die. So, this is going to be very interesting. And this is also, there are also obvious risks to this if they don't do it properly. So a permissioned ledger may not interoperate smoothly with public blockchains, creating walled gardens instead of open liquidity. So standard battles like this, ISO 200.2.2, messaging versus smart contracts could delay uptake. Banks may also be slow to integrate tokenized assets at scale, fearing regulatory whiplash, but Swift's history shows that once standards settle, adoption cascades. But yeah, so as using as an example, its original GPI program went from a handful of banks to then a global standard in under 5 years. Whoa, okay, so then if that was able to get adoption in under 5 years, how can crypto not get this adoption in under like 3 from where we're at right now? So then that means, like, if that was the adoption rate, then the adoption rate for crypto in the next few years or the next 5 years, I think that's how we get to that $30 trillion, total value market cap of crypto as a whole. You go to total cryptocurrency market cap, we're still under 4 trillion, which is so just like insanely undervalued. Super, 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 super undervalued. Super, super, super undervalued. Hey there, landing. Are you Eric Espacino? Are you going somewhere? Are you on a plane right now? But yeah, we're gonna be landing at 7 trillion here. I think my best case scenario is that, like, in Q1 of next year we'll be at 7 trillion. And I think going into Q4 for this year, we'll be like halfway there. We'll finally cross that wall. We'll cross that wall, and we'll start to get to new heights. Oh, you're like, no, I'm just landing on the stream, bro. I was like, what? Are you on the way to Singapore? Token 2049. We're wishing the ticker Bitcoin devs and all the ticker Bitcoin people safe travels for token 2049. Let's see. So this was going to be some of the topics of discussion today. We're going to kind of see if there's been any big. So tomorrow we open the doors to Coinbase House. So Coinbase is going to be big speakers there. Let's see. Mega panel. Yeah, Binance panel. This is going to be, I guess, yeah, this already happened. The cat has entered the building. Okay. Interesting. All right. So it looks like they got biggest build yet, crypto pop-up city. Whoa. A crypto pop-up city. Okay, so they got main speakers on the stage. They have a BingX, OKX main stage, BingX Labs, Coinbase, Circle. It's going to be there. Blowfin VIP. Yeah, this is cool. So yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. Shout out to the egregore. Shill the ticker well, please. Kraken shilling. We didn't show the ticker Bitcoin chart just yet, so let's show the chart. Most charts in terms of memes and just like altcoins, they just look like crap. Like, I mean, if you're thinking about selling when you're in these areas, like, or thinking that the market's like over or topped, then you need help. We're on a mission here. You fight through the pain. You fight through the pain, my friends. Funny enough, Headbands token that he wanted us to talk about. This thing really did do exactly what we were talking about. Went down into a regression trend here. Going down and then basically boom, just like tested into new all-time highs. Bitcoin Nomad said, do you still talk to Carl from the moon and Da Vinci Jeremy? Yeah. They're just like, when they go on their trips, man, and they do their stuff, they're gone. I mean, look, they're retired like 7 times over. So when they're on their boats and their jet skis and their whatevers, you know, that's how they don't respond very quickly. But no, yeah, I'm still in contact with them. Me and Carl are gonna collaborate again here soon. I think he was just on like a travel capades, on an escapade. So, but yeah, we'd like to have Carl back on the channel. It's been way too long. We got to get him on the live stream. Make a video, talk about Bitcoin. I love just like getting super Bitcoin whales and to just talk about Bitcoin. But yeah, and also Da Vinci Jeremy, he does not do very many collaborations. I mean, that really at all. I mean, he just doesn't do them. So if I even managed to get him on the channel like at all, that would be like a miracle. So Da Vinci, if you're watching, Maurizio, Mr. M, if you're watching, I still would like for Da Vinci to come on the channel. And so he could come on the live stream. We'll have some fun. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. There's no reason not to do it. And it's funny. I wanted Hotep Jesus to come on the live stream. Told Hotep Jesus, I said, hey, just come on the live stream. We'll rip. We'll have a cool conversation. We'll talk a little crypto. Talk about what you're doing, how you're raising your boys. You're teaching them chess and stuff like that. He said $500. I was like, you mother. He's like 1 ETH. We'll get him on the channel too. I want to remind you guys, Apex here, Apex Protocol, I think is gonna get pushed really, really hard. It already has been by Bybit. We were before everyone started to talk about Apex as the next play. If you were here, and I am gonna pat myself on the back, I don't care. Like, I'm tired of like not giving myself credit for stuff. It's like, if you want to be successful and be confident, give yourself credit, because no one else is going to give you credit. People are most likely going to tell you you're an idiot and you shouldn't get credit at all. And you should stop doing what you're doing. Quit! But no, I'm not going to. So I'm going to pat myself on the back that I've been talking about Apex. I was already like tipped on it. And still, did I buy the chart? No, I'm an idiot. So who cares? At least I told you, you could have bought it. Doesn't matter. We're still early. We're not late. People will make you think that, oh, you didn't miss it. Yeah, but no, you're not late. It's all good. Apex is going to get pushed really hard by Bybit. This is kind of obvious. Bybit's the second largest exchange next to Binance, and this is their DeFi outlet. So, and it's very, very much low compared to total value, like in DeFi perp value, and also protocol value. It's at 3.4 billion in 7 days for the perp volume, compared to Aster and Hyperliquid. That was like Hyperliquid was 80 billion, but I mean, it's starting to get up there. Then we got perp volume in the 24 hours. We'll check it again. It's gone up into the 600s. It was just at like 300 just like days ago. So they're pumping the crap out of this thing. Eventually, I think it'll say like number 4. Like, it's going to get up to having billions of perp volume in 24 hours coming up in maybe just the next few months. And I think they're just going to pump these probably perpetually, pun intended, for the next like year or so, because it's just kind of game on. It's risk on. Jupiter's probably going to incentivize more trading volume. They're going to add more tokens on their perp decks. They only have options for 3. You can do Bitcoin, ETH, and Sol. They're probably going to add Bonk and all these different contracts, and then they're going to give out another airdrop. They're going to do a second or third. I think they've already did they've done 2 rounds of airdrops, or was it just 1 for Jupiter? I can't remember. So either a second or third round of airdrops for Jupiter for users. And also Apex is doing an airdrop. If you use Apex protocol, you get airdrops of tokens that are in the ecosystem, but then also the Apex token itself. Link in the description. So if you're wanting to farm this stuff, this is definitely a good time to do so. Why is it risk on? Why are we risk on? Like, metals are pumping, and the dollar is most likely going to continue to trend down into the levels of where we were at the top of the market last cycle. Tops of the market last cycle, the dollar, and basically alt seasons, like basically like where we had like the beginnings and the crazy alt seasons, like we're all right here and here, where the dollar was it was getting crushed. The dollar will get crushed again, and that's where we're going to be like in money, like full risk on, because no one wants to be in the dollar. The dollar strength is represented also in gold. Dollar strength is represented in gold, and now in silver as well. Gold has just been ripping out of a cup and handle pattern over the weekly. Silver, we charted silver a long time ago and said that silver will be the play. Silver is going to pump up to 2011 all-time highs. It did. And now it's going to break all-time highs going into $60 an ounce, and probably continue to rip to the upside out of this particular pattern. And that pattern could actually bring silver to $100 an ounce. Because if we just do this, it gets a consolidation off possible handle, and then it does the depth here. And that's how we get to right here, which would be around almost close to $100 for silver. And then if silver and gold are pumping, you don't think crypto assets are also going to be going insane? I mean, it's just gonna, we're going to have a really interesting next few years, my friends. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. And the fact that 33 people have stayed here listening to me run my freaking mouth, I don't get it. But gosh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Normally, when I start running my freaking mouth, lose about half the people, but no, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right, let's give you another unicorn. Let's give you another unicorn. I feel like because I have to do my due diligence as a crypto fringe person, I like to get into the fringy stuff that no one likes, people make fun of. Like, look, I used a MetaMask while everyone was, and I pull up the Bitcoin rainbow chart. That's like the most boomer crypto thing you can ever do. Talk about MetaMask, pull up the Bitcoin rainbow chart, and talk about Plan B's stock to flow model and say it's a staircase market. They're like, you know, it's like, and if you say that you invest in Pulse Chain, they're like, they're like, what's the dog, the Baron, the dog that laughs in the cartoon with the Baron? That's what they do. But I love it. This stuff has the best asymmetric upside in all of crypto. Like Pulse Chain, the charts look like garbage. If you're buying Pulse Chain or any Pulse Chain ecosystems tokens right now, you're a legend. You know why? Because you're literally buying the worst possible low point in the cycle. It's zeroed. So why would you think that that's not a good opportunity? You would take the same risk buying something that's at at billions right now. So no, I quit that pork and lamb. All right, but yeah, so the Pulse Chain ecosystem, I have to do my due diligence and cover it because it is the most hated, the most made fun of ecosystem, and so I like to cover it. Also like to hold a couple $100 in here because you don't want to be that person that is, while Pulse Chain is literally pumping like crazy at that towards the end of the cycle, and it's one of the in-game rotations, you would want to have just maybe a couple $100 in there. Especially into things like, here's the deal. This is all you need to know about Pulse Chain. There's a few meme coins in the Pulse Chain ecosystem that have taken market share, which is Teddy Bear, UFO Currency, and Peacock, which is the Liberty Swap pushed token for the multi-bridge swap and bridging multi-chain thing that gets from other chains your coins onto Pulse Chain. Then you have the core coins. The core coins are PLSX or PLS Pulse, which is the gas. You have PLSX, which is the DEX token. Think of it like when you're, like a Uniswap. Hex is the mining token. It's the DeFi mining aspect, all that stuff with Hex. There's eHex. There's also Hex on Pulse. We're talking about Pulse here, though. There's also the DAI narrative, which is the PDAI. If you remember that there are minted tokens and different tokens from other blockchains that were minted on Pulse Chain, but there's this whole crazy story and thing about PDAI as a stable coin that was supposed to peg into $1, and apparently there's all this controversy behind it. Consider it a meme, a stable coin, meme coin. And this is one of the strongest, most controversial things that is happening on Pulse Chain right now is the PDI narrative. And so there's people that think it's absolute scam, that it's never going to happen. And then there's people like Sami who are pegging his nipples every day saying that this is the best opportunity in crypto right now. So you have to decide for yourself. Incentive is the token that is incentivized for you to get and also to hold whenever you do DeFi on Pulse Chain. BTC and Doge. Did I say this morning? I said BTC and Doge. I didn't say they were. What did I say? XYO is a long-term hold. If you're going to buy XYO, but I didn't tell anyone to buy. Remember, I don't tell you to buy anything. I tell you what I'm buying. I said I'm buying XYO. I didn't tell you guys to buy it. You can buy whatever the heck you want. I just come here. I tell you what my bags are, and I even cover stuff that I think is super bullish that I don't hold at all. But you guys have to come to your own conclusions. And Dutchies, you're trying to troll me. No, I was saying I was trading BTC and Doge. That was what I was trading, was BTC and Doge. It was looking bullish on the market open for sure. It definitely did, but then we got swept. Where they swept the lows, they brought it up, got us excited, and then brought it right back down. But now I'm curious to see where is Doge and BTC currently right now. Yeah, Doge actually, because look here, Doge at 22 cents is such good support. Like 22 cent Doge is amazing support, because we can see what it brings it up to. The last time when we were in 22 cent support, there's a lot of different, but it's lows, 22, 22, 22, 22, you see it. It's testing that 22 cent area like hard, but look at where it goes. We have to see this on the 30-minute. Look at where it goes when it tests into that 22 cent low. It goes into 23, 24. It's you can go into 25 cents. I said buy XYO now or cry. Oh, I've just kept tongue in cheek, like on comments. Like, no, don't take that for like actually me telling you to buy XYO. For real. I know, and also most people think XYO is trash too. That's another one that people are like, oh, it hasn't done anything for years. But yeah, this is actually looking like pretty decent. This is looking like pretty decent support. We got some volume. We got about $783 million of volume coming into Doge right now. Bitcoin's getting some volume. Had a decent rollover, but we're just hopefully not gonna sweep those lows again. Dutchie's like, I will remember everything you say. It's like, dude, I told my wife, I was like, you're bound if you stream every day and you come on the live stream every day and talk about crypto, you're going to offend someone. You're going to not please everyone. You're going to probably say something stupid at one point. Someone's going to comment and back. You're going to go, you said at timestamp 5:35. You said, and so it's just hard to not offend. It's hard to not offend everyone, or have people remember exactly what you said on, the night of June 5th. Where were you on the night of June 5th? All right. Anything else? Anything else breaking? Anything else breaking in the news? Alex Jones constantly calling for World War III. Alex Jones, I unfollowed Alex Jones. I unfollowed Alex Jones. Did I fully unfollow him? I just unfollow him now. I have to unfollow him because I don't think that he is a true, I think he's compromised. I think Alex Jones has been compromised. He was compromised a long time ago. I think he probably at some point, you know, I do attribute Alex Jones to help me crack through a little bit of the veil, but now I think at a point I'm like, I just gotta tune you out. It's almost like I can get better information and sources from the actual just just X in general, you know? And a lot of what Alex Jones is doing is fear mongering and also trying to pit like this, trying to have this narrative to, again, pin people against each other. And I'm like, dude, stop it. Like, you're not helping. You're not helping at all. Look at the, see, this is why we can't send the dev out. We can't bring the dev anywhere. Can't freaking bring the dev anywhere. Looks like he's in a pit of bunch of dildos. But really they're just sprinkles. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so tired. Ansem is with his gut, dude. I'm so tired of Ansem and his gut biome. If I hear Ansem say anything else about his gut, Dutchy says, but I do like to hold people accountable for things they say, not just you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like sometimes the things, when I started to notice like that, the way that Alex Jones is like, it's not helping people. It's just making people, you're trying to like rile people up. And it's just like, dude, when did you ever once like in all these crazy times be like, hey, let's like help our neighbor out. Let's like be like Jesus. Let's like, like stop. Like, no, like, if you think this whatever person, just because they have like a purple streak in their hair, they're crazy or they're insane or something, or just like, I don't know, just like all the stupid shit that you obviously know is fear mongering. And you're like, okay, I'm not going to pay attention to you anymore. You are literally noise in my feed and I'm smarter than that. And I'm not a freaking idiot. So I try and that's how I am operating now. But Ansem's gut biome says 100K. Ansem's gut biome. He must have some good gut biome to always know what the market's going to do. That gut biome is strong. I don't know, man. I mean, look, if you see that as you're pulling it from the low here and just kind of rides through. I see them pushing this thing to 117 before they push it any lower. I don't give a shit what your gut biome says, Ansem. Go take some probiotics. Go take some probiotics to your gut. Yeah, I say the same thing. My gut says, shut up, Ansem. No, but I would like to, if anything, I would like to get Ansem on the stream. That would be fun. I think that'd be fun. You think he'd do it? Yeah, as much fried chicken the bro's eating. Bubble gut. Your gut biome. Freaking gut biome. Okay, so I got Ansem. Ansem's gonna reply. I said, "Come on the stream. Let's see if he shows. Let's see if he'll show up. There's so many people I would love to get on the stream. I really actually I'd like to get Thread Guy on the stream. I'd like to get Ansem. We want to get Meow. We want to get Mao. Jupiter. We want to get XYO on the stream as well. We're gonna get all our peeps on the stream. All right. Shout out to every man who is fixing his life alone. No rich relatives, no favors, no dad's money, even through losses and disrespect. I'm proud of you, my brother. Let's go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone needs that sometimes. You know, you need that. We need that reminder that, you know what? We're out here trying to fix ourselves. We're trying to learn from our mistakes. We're trying to have accountability. You know, we're not trying to swindle people out here. We're trying to make good lives for ourselves. We're trying to take care of our kids, take care of our families, and then even if you don't have enough to help people, you're still trying to help people. You're still trying to help people, and you know that through this, it will return to you multiplied abundantly. And that the fact that even you didn't even have enough for yourself, you gave $1 to someone. You saw someone on the street, and you were like, "Yo, I'm gonna help you. I might not have that much, but I'm gonna try and help you." And that's the way. That's the way, my friends. And then we can just be better humans. You know, we just be better humans. Let's try and help people out. It's really as simple as that, you know, where the system and the media is all trying to pin us in against each other and make you like question your entire reality. You can be like, wait a second, let me actually like see things for what they are. And if I'm emitting this perception, then you start to wake up. You have less fear. You're not fearing everything. You still have a level of respect and autonomy. And you're like, look, you know, don't like try and hurt me. But when you look at the world, you just see people for them as a human soul, like they're a soul, you know, and you just have respect first until it's disrespected. And then you probably would live a pretty, you know, amazing life at that point. That's what we need to do. While the system is trying to make us go, this group is this group's this, they generalize everything. I hate generalizations. They're bullshit. You know? That's like, you know, crypto. Crypto is like a big generalization of a scam. You know, people just generalize, oh, crypto, that's a scam. That crypto is a scam. Big generalization. The nerd Robert says, I don't want to wake up. I want to sleep until bull market starts. No, it's already started. The bull market has already been started. You know. But Dutchy, thank you for coming in. Thanks for trolling me. It keeps me on my toes. Continue to do so. I don't care. But I love you for it. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Oh, I wish okay, so let's see. Ooh, it's a half split on this poll. So we had a poll, we had 34 people vote on this poll. It said, where are we going first? 115,000 or 111,000? Well, as of right now, dang, we got so close. We got so close because today, yeah, or that was yesterday. That was last night. We got so close. But then I'm thinking from here. So we're saying from the start of the live stream right here was basically like the lows. Oh, there's a big order block right here. There's liquidity at 112 and there's also some liquidity at 111. That's why I marked that. You know, there's obviously a possibility like we get some liquidity sweeping down here. We get this and then we can continue from there, or we can test back up past the 20 EMA ribbon like we did here. And just go zooming up to hit that order block again, that sell block right here. But yeah, it's a slow build. It's a, is the bull market here with us? Yes, it is. It is in the room. It is in the room. It's been in the room the whole time. Yeah, ranching, slow bull. Ranching, did you drink all that coffee yet? I'm sure you did. I go through bags very fast, so I'm sure especially as early as you wake up tending to those cows, you probably drank through that coffee in a week. But I'm really happy that arrived to you, and hopefully you have your little Dragon Ball Z characters posted up somewhere, making you feel super, super bullish. Okay, good. Yeah, I'd figured by now. Yeah, what is up with your toe? Why is your toe like that? Otep's like, this dude's toe's growing a toe. Bull market with alts decimated. So my son has been playing, oh, nice. Awesome. Let's go. I knew they would go to a good cause. I knew they would go to a good place. That's great. All right. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to Ashley D. We've Ashley D was one of the first people we actually found on X, one of the big crypto accounts. So we'll give a shout out to Ashley. We're actually gonna get her to come on the live stream.
You know what time it is. It's time for another brain rot news. CZ posts a 2017 chart basically saying we are so fucking back. He's basically saying that we're gonna have a mega pump. I'm so fucking ready. Thread guy writes his first thread in like a year because he got taxed to absolute death. 54%. I mean, this is the first time he's paid taxes probably since moving to California. So he's probably gonna move. DGen Summit happened again this year with Crypto KOL Award.
Well, thread guy, that's what you get for selling all your stuff too early, making too much money, and to think you can get away with it.
Of course, Professor Crypto won KOL of the year again. People are not very happy about it. They're also not happy that GG won Trencher of the year.
Whoa, wait, who won what?
Happy about it. Again, Professor Crypto won KOL of
Professor Crypto.
Of course, Professor Crypto.
Who is this guy? That's what no one knows who he is. Who is this dude? Professor Crypto. And BitBoy like was gonna fight him. BitBoy, I remember, you guys remember? He was gonna fight this guy, Professor Crypto. No one knows who the heck he is. No one's ever seen him before. People were lighting him up because he was wearing fake rings or some kind of fake like jewelry or something like that. Fake ice jewelry. Professor Crypto. And people were upset because they were like, we don't know who that is. Who the heck is that? The KOL of the year.
Again, people are not very happy about it. They're also not happy that GG won Trencher of the year. You know, grown men are very upset that other people are winning awards. We're living in a very mature industry. Cooker Flips has officially doxed at the OKX Alpha Summit. Brother is going to be followed everywhere now. Trump and Netanyahu came out out with a 20-point plan on the Gaza conflict. Trump basically says that because Israel agreed to his plan, that if Hamas refuses, Israel has his full support to finish the job, whatever that means. I mean, does he not realize that Palestine is not just full of Hamas? And that's it for your Brain Rot News for the day. Boop!
Thank you, Ashley. We really appreciate it. We'll repost this for you to pump your own bags of X money, Ashley. 180,000 followers. We'll give you even more algorithm, Ashley. And Ansem says he's struggling with his gut biomes. He says struggling a lot with gold going up infinite and Bitcoin being weak, plus making lower highs, to be honest. Not really sure what to make of it. It's called being gaslit. Gold is just, it like, come on. Come on, Ansem. Don't be so bearish. Believe Bitcoin flips gold on an extended time frame, but unsure how long that takes. And compounding becomes much more fruitful for traders on an asset that can retrace 40% in a few months. Yeah, I think it's just like we gotta have more patience. I think we have to just build the patience. Like, look, gold is doing this, but like also we just have to know that it's not gonna. I don't think it'll last like forever, will it? Like gold just infinitely goes up. Wasn't that what Bitcoin's supposed to do? Just infinitely go up. Bitcoin was supposed to infinitely go up. All right, we get the Trump announcement yet? Is he an hour and a half late? Let's see. What did he announce?
Today's announcement has incredible implications for healthcare spending in the United States. And today marks the beginning of the end of the Great American Ripoff. And it also marks the beginning and the end of a great American tragedy, something I've seen as a physician at the bedside. Patients getting spun up into a financial rage, doing GoFundMe campaigns online, sending repeat reminders, asking people to donate, getting their churches to pass the offering plate from pew to pew, Sunday after Sunday, to try to get enough money to pay for a drug in the United States, a drug that's 5 or 10 times more expensive than the same drug in France or Germany or the UK. People get spun up and it's a tragedy. Having cancer is hard enough. Getting spun up into a financial rage in order to try to get the money to pay for treatment makes it so much harder. 37% of people who go through cancer care say in the end that the financial toxicity makes them want to avoid or delay care in the future. That is, they're done with it. They're done with the system. That's how toxic financial toxicity can be. And for what? For what? So the U.S. can finance the R&D of the world? Well, that ends today, thanks to President Trump. So we want to see R&D. We want to see American pharmaceutical companies thrive. We want to see pharmaceutical.
Hey, do it, Jordan. Start it. And if you don't start it this weekend, I will be angry at you. Jordan, because you say I want to start a channel this weekend. I want you to change that to I am going to start a channel this weekend, and I want you to give me the exact day that you're going to do it. Are you going to do it Friday, Saturday? The weekend's a few days. What day are you going to do it? You're going to do it Friday? You're going to do it Saturday? Do you need my help? I will help you. Do you need help? Message me on X and I will help you. I will make your first thumbnail for you. I will help you with your first video. I'll help you with your title. I'll help you with whatever you need. I would love to pass that forward and help a new channel. I'll even do a video with you and then and then we'll just like pump it. Let's just like we'll pump your channel. We'll get you like your first like 100 subscribers right off the freaking bat. Let's go. Saturday. All right, done. I don't think I work Saturday. I usually, because I do like some late night sound stuff. But yeah, Saturday, I think I'm off. Yeah, so let's do it. Yeah, make an X account. Then you're gonna need to like, yeah, you gotta like, I'm gonna help you. Let's get it all together. Literally, we could just screen share, and just do a Google Meet, and I will help you with all that. Because sometimes it's a bit like overwhelming because you basically have to become an editor. You got to become a Photoshop editor. You got to be like a designer. You got to be a script writer. You got to do all this shit, and that's what makes people stop doing it. And they're like, "Whoa, I didn't realize I had to do everything," and then and constantly. Until you start making enough money that you can then pay other people to do it. And then even then you might still just want to do it yourself because then you can get it done faster once you figure it out how to do it. But yeah, so Saturday, message me beforehand, get all your accounts set up, get them primed and ready, get all the links in where you need to go. Best thing to do, get a link tree, set all your links in your link tree, like your main account, your YouTube, all that stuff, make it very easy to get to everything. And just at least start there. So then by Saturday, we can put all the stuff together, get it in. And yeah, and just start like filming yourself, practice filming yourself in front of the camera, film a bunch of stuff, just do some takes, just see how you feel. What equipment do you need? Look, you don't need to buy a fancy camera. I'm using my iPhone. This is my iPhone. You can I'll show you how to use OBS. I'll show you how to get your iPhone linked to OBS. Oh, I'll help you out. I got you.
United States. And the same thing with Canada. People would go to Canada, they go to Mexico, they'd go to other places to buy drugs. They don't have to do that anymore. So we have favored nations. So that's what we have. And damn, it's one of the biggest days I think anybody will ever have. We're talking about massive numbers. And the numbers are going to get even better with a little time. And I will say, Albert, I think that the drug companies are going to be the same. You're going to, the world, we're really competing against the world, so they have more people. So we'll come down a lot, and the world's going to go up a little bit. And the end result is you're going to, I think, do the same business pretty much. Maybe you'll figure a way to do more business, I think, knowing you. But I think the drug companies, we're going to come down a lot, the U.S. The U.S. will come down a lot. But the world, many more people, is going to go up a little bit, and it equalized, and it's a great tribute. And I want to thank everybody up here. JD, thank you for all of your help too, and Howard, great, really great job. Thank you all very much. Do you have any questions? How about we focus on this?
So yeah, big presidential announcement, like big massive move for pharmaceuticals to lower the prices, not have as much manipulation. And they're going to be setting up a Trump, basically where you can buy cheaper pharmaceutical drugs. Probably going to be taking less of those, but if there's a lot of medications that people really do need, and they have to pay a crap ton for it, then insurance companies, they rip everyone off. So yeah. That's been a problem for a long time. So yeah, let's hit that hard. I'm glad he's doing that. I don't know why anyone would be upset about that unless there's some sneaky provision inside there that doesn't make any sense. But like, I mean, if anyone's going to be mad about that, I don't care if you're a Trump hater, a Trump thumper, or whoever the hell you are. We all need better healthcare, and we need it to not be so manipulated by big pharma. That anyone should be a one issue on that like trajectory as an American. 100%. Better, affordable healthcare, not leaving people who are over 65 and 70 to be like literally on their bedside, like wondering how the hell they're going to be able to get the medicine that they need, and they're literally left to the wayside. That's always been the saddest thing about the American policy, American politics, is that like there's just so many people that like in the end of their years are having to suffer because shit's so damn expensive. And it's crazy, you know? It's crazy. But anyway, guys, we've been running our freaking mouth for about an hour and a half, so I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Thanks for tuning in. I mean, I think at least if we kept about 20 people or more in here the whole time, then we didn't get too off track. Usually if we get a little too off the tracks, like, you know, people start jumping ship. They're like, this is a train wreck. It's going to crash and burn into a fiery dumpster. Let's get out as fast as we can. But sometimes we can keep it on track. We won't go too off the rails, and then we'll be just fine. Trump only worries about his health, his wealth. Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, the dude didn't have to become president. I mean, like, mostly he probably could have just, like, with his family, done the, you know, kept doing the real estate, continue doing that, go play some golf. But instead he became like a massive political target. Like, I don't think anyone just like chooses that, you know, because they're, you know, they want to quote get rich. It's like, dude, the dude can get, you know, you're the biggest like target in the entire world. Like, and you think he's worried about his wealth? I don't think he's worried about that. I think he's worried about the world that his family has to live in after he's dead. Do you ever think about that? People don't think about that. They're just maybe some of these people that are rich not only want their kids to live in a better world, but they might want the other people around them to be also not like poor savages that could probably dismantle the entire system for what it is. And it's also for legacy. You know, it's also to say that, hey, as Trump, as president, I was able to stop the massive, takeover of the inside of America, which is exactly what the quote, whoever the hell it is, we don't know who it is exactly, but the deep state is trying to dismantle America from within and outsell it, outsource it to, you know, to whoever that may be. And I really hopefully think, I just hope, I'm praying. I don't know. We really don't know, but I just pray that Trump really is actually a good guy. And he wants his family, as well as the people that live in America, and also people that are even living in the other countries during this war. I mean, he's just said it. He's like, look, stop the killing. Stop. He's like, these people are idiots killing each other. He's like, I mean, I like that the president, he's like, we gotta stop the killing. Stop the killing. He's like, both sides of people in the Russia-Ukraine war, in the Hamas and the Israel and the Middle East, everyone's dying. And people are mad that he wants to stop that. It's like, what do you got? People are psychopaths. I'm like, do you like hearing the blood doom rattle on the news all the time? And then there's a president that's like, can we stop it, please? And people are like angry about that. It's so weird. But whatever. But I'm praying. I really am. I don't know though. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if Trump's just a Trojan horse to issue in the AI takeover of the New World Order, or if he's playing some 12D chess, psyoping the psyop within the psyop because the deep state thought they psyoped everyone and psyoped his team, but they're really running their own psyop. I don't know. All I know is that we need to get richer. And if we can get richer and continue to build up our like thesis of all this, we can actually make a difference in the world. We really can. I truly believe this. We can make a difference in the world. With our platform, with our influence, we can make a difference in the world. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it, my friends. If you're with me, smash up that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that damn bell, ding it like the Notre Dame Quasimodo. Boom! I want you to destroy every single bell and dinger and like button that you see on this channel, because we're starting a revolution. Let's go. Follow me at Dano Crypto 904. Whether you like it or not, you're probably going to see me more than not seeing me, so get used to it. Love you very much. Be more bullish on crypto. If you haven't full ported into crypto yet, and like, I want your bank account to say 0, and I want your crypto wallets to have thousands of dollars in it. And when people ask you if you have any extra cash, you say, I got Pepe. I don't. That's what I want you to say. All right. Love you. I'll see you on the next one. And yeah, have a good rest of the day. Peace out.
This token is the end game. It's the shitcoin of shitcoin. I mean, imagine telling your coworkers you're quitting because Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, and you coin. Boom! Imagine the media reporting on Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, and you. Ticker is Bitcoin, breaking 1 billion market cap. Now, unless you hate money, go ahead and visit
HPOSNI.com.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you a really quick metric that I found fascinating. So 41% of the people that have been watching this channel and actually liking the channel and the content have not subscribed. 41% of you, but I will say 58% of you subscribed. Amazing. You guys are doing awesome. But I want to say that the people that are not subscribed yet, please, won't you consider subscribing to the channel and joining the Dojo crew, where we are educating ourselves. We're in the markets every single day. We're live streaming Monday through Friday, and we're also posting content on a daily basis that is keeping up with these cryptocurrency markets. And this is where the money is flowing right now, guys. So if you want to get these updates and you want to be ahead of the game, I suggest you start subscribing and dinging the bell to be notified whenever I go live and post content, because you do not want to miss it.